Hi, Stuart Barn here, and this is tip number 22 in this series of guitar tips. In this video, the tip is maintain consistent strumming directions. So we're going to take an example which is going to be based on 16th notes. If you're not familiar with what that means, it just means each beat is split into 4. So there are 4 subdivisions of the beat. This is what it sounds like if I just do, if I play all of those with one chord. 3, 4. So for that I would count 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now I'm obviously strumming down on the beat, as I mentioned in the previous video. That's a good default approach to take. I'm then playing up on the second quarter of the beat, so the E, then down on the and, then up on the 1 E and a 2 E and so on. Now what about if you're not going to hit the strings on every one of those 4 places within the beat? Well, sometimes you see people do this and the directions are fairly random. So it could be something like... I'm exaggerating obviously, but it doesn't sound relaxed. I can't even feel the beat anymore. It's a confusing way to try and play. And it doesn't sound consistent. If I was going to do that kind of rhythm, it is better to maintain the same strumming as when you were playing all of the notes. So if I try and do a similar funky sort of rhythm like the time before this one, this is how I do it. So it sounds consistent. I can feel the beat. I'm moving down on the beat. I could vary that any way I like. Without any kind of disruption to my smooth repeating strumming pattern. That is a good approach to take for most kinds of strumming, not all. If this is a new area for you, or if this is something you need to fix, get in your practice regime, work on it for at least a week, and make it your new default approach to strumming. I hope you found that video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and click subscribe. See you in the next video.